New Game Plus, Frogs, Act 1, tutorial. So you're going to want to come into this with the sleep gas satchels on your backlog. These frogs have a number of patterns they can end up in. Take them out with headshots. Move so that that frog will be feared. Try to snipe that frog, otherwise Rat Patrol will take care of it. Then shoot that one. If Jonathan is in front like this, you need to make sure he ends up behind. Swat to a satchel, put it down. You need to make sure you don't go ahead of Meryl there. She has to do that stagger, or you get these guys delayed. Shoot them, as early as you want. Not too early, after you see the first two flip. Now you're listening after an explosion for 4 steps. So right there, you heard 4 come down. Place the sleep gas over there while you're waiting. Swap your MGL to grenades. Fire at the back wall here. Take that frog out if she shows up. Swap back to stuns. Meryl should be in this spot. Shoot her. Kinda. It doesn't seem to help, but it also does. When you hear contact, activate that sleep gas. Come over here. Aim at the wall. One shot. Take both those frogs out. Walk around. Take these 2 frogs out with your mask. And that is the second floor right there. Normally there's supposed to be quite a few more frogs, but if you do it that way, it seems to skip a bunch of frogs from spawning. After that, come on down here, and you're going to want to start placing sleep gas satchels. Place about 3 on this path, 1 in the middle, and then 1. You can either do this before or after you take care of Johnny and Rat Patrol. Down here. Now, when Rat Patrol lines up, you're going to see them like lurch. Punch them, then punch Johnny, either as or before he's crouching. And he will move on over this way. I personally don't like to be aiming at Johnny the whole time. He has a couple different things he can do. If he comes around the front of this box, you actually can get a fast Johnny. If he ducks behind like that with an early exclamation point, you'll get a slow Johnny. But if you shoot him, it will bring him forward. But don't shoot him until after Meryl has passed. After that, you could just wait here. Dodge the wall, and then come inside. And then once you hear a frog get affected by you, just start using your sleep gas satchels that you've placed. Come on over to the front. You'll knock all those frogs out with your mask. First frog will hop here. Take him out. Then another frog will jump here. And if you did it correct, that should be every frog. They should now ask Johnny if he's okay. And you can move on into this room. Make sure you have your satchels equipped for this next part. Unfortunately, this cutscene is unskippable. You can wake Johnny up to make this go a little faster if you prefer to do a little bit of mix-up. As this scene activates the moment Johnny is conscious. But balance that accordingly between getting here and waking him up. Once you're here, you want to punch Jonathan and then roll the pit. Don't be too close or it'll hit you. If you land on them both, awesome. If not, roll into Ed. Hitting them both is pretty essential for this trigger, otherwise you'll have to wait. The closest frog is gonna get spooked by your mask. Take the rest of the frogs out with headshots as quickly as you can. This frog up here in the corner. This frog is gonna jump across. That frog, that's every frog. Swap to your sleep gas satchel, and now you want to catch Johnny or Ed. Whoever's easiest. It takes about 3 punches, depending on who you're punching, where you catch them, and a lot of things. Roll into this elevator, roll out, and skip these 2 cutscenes, and that is Frogs-1. Frogs has a lot of variants, but if you do it that way, you should be able to do it in, what was that, 5 minutes? And it will always be like that.
Okay, time to head for the surface.